Hello, I'm your friend Teacher Sam. Today we're here to learn about how to answer questions politely in English. Politeness isn't just about being nice, it's a critical part of effective communication. In English, like in many languages, the way we respond to questions can significantly impact the tone and outcome of our conversations. By responding politely, you can build stronger relationships, avoid misunderstandings, and project a positive image. Think about it. When we're polite, we show respect for others and their perspectives. This doesn't just make conversations smoother, it can also open doors to new opportunities, friendships, and experiences. Moreover, understanding how to respond politely in English can help you navigate different social situations, from casual chats to more formal settings. Understanding the nuances of polite conversation is an essential part of mastering English. So, let's dive in. To answer questions politely, we first need to understand what politeness means in the context of English conversation. Politeness is a social construct that varies from culture to culture, but in English it's often about showing respect, consideration, and tact. It's not solely about the words we choose, but also the tone in which we deliver them, and the context in which they are used. For instance, using softeners like "could you please" or "would you mind" before making a request shows respect for the other person's time and efforts. These phrases soften the directness of the request, making it sound less like a demand and more like a respectful ask. Another example is using indirect questions instead of direct ones. Instead of asking, "Where is the bathroom?" a polite alternative would be, "Could you please tell me where the bathroom is?" Remember, the key to politeness is respect for the person you're communicating with and for the culture of the English language. Now that we understand the concept of politeness, let's look at some practical examples of how to answer questions politely. Politeness can often be as simple as adding a few extra words to your response. Let's dive right in. Imagine you're at a dinner party and someone asks, "Would you like some more cake?" Instead of simply saying yes, you could say, "Yes, please." This small addition makes your response sound more respectful and appreciative. Now let's consider a different scenario. A friend asks, "Would you like to join us for a movie?" Instead of just saying, "Okay," you could say, "I would love to, thank you." This response not only shows your enthusiasm, but also expresses gratitude for the invitation. In a more formal setting, like at work, your boss might ask, "Could you take on this extra task?" A polite response could be, "I'd be happy to assist, thank you for considering me." This response shows your willingness to help, and also your appreciation for being given the opportunity. And what about when someone asks for your opinion? Instead of bluntly saying, "I don't like it," you could say, "It's not quite to my taste, but thank you for asking." This is polite because it softens the negative feedback and acknowledges the person's interest in your opinion. Remember, the key to polite responses is to show respect and gratitude. So, when responding to a question, think about how you can express these feelings. This could be as simple as saying "please," "thank you," or acknowledging the other person's effort or consideration. As you can see, a little extra effort to respond politely can make a big difference in how your communication is perceived. Being polite not only helps to create a good impression, but it also fosters a sense of respect and understanding, which are fundamental to effective communication. So, why not give it a try? Start incorporating these polite responses into your everyday conversations and notice the difference it makes. We've covered a lot today, so let's quickly recap what we've learned. We started with the importance of polite responses in English. Politeness is more than just a nice gesture, it's a key component of effective communication and relationship building. Next, we dove into the concept of politeness in English. We saw how it's about understanding cultural nuances and using the right words and phrases at the right time. We also discussed how English speakers value directness, but also appreciate tact and diplomacy. Then, we explored some practical examples of polite responses, from saying please and thank you, to using indirect language and conditional phrases. We learned how to respond politely in a variety of situations. Remember, mastering polite responses in English is a journey, not a destination. Keep practicing, and you'll see the benefits in your relationships, your confidence, and your mastery of the English language. Happy learning!